On Mexico's Baja, along the Sea of Cortez, something new is surfacing. A community that celebrates the landscape that surrounds it, with a vision for protecting it for all time. Welcome to the warmth and the wonder of Loreto Bay.
You couldn't find a more beautiful place. The mountains, the water. You feel like you've hit some magical remote paradise.
There's music, there's art, there's architecture, there's rich tradition and history. It truly is soul-stirring.
The goal is extraordinary, authentic community. The identity we are establishing for Loreto Bay is about being partners with the ecosystem in creating a life and creating human settlement there.
We have a project that has the scope, the scale, and the natural attributes that we can literally teach the world that there's a better way to do things. It's truly revolutionary. These romantic, human-scale, walkable villages, every nook and cranny will be something special.
To actually start at the beginning, to think that over the next 10 years we're going to create this wonderful village with 6,000 homes and multiple enterprises and businesses and multiple small villages within the 6,000 homes. To me, this just comes right in the crosshairs of what our generation of second home buyers are looking for. We're selling homes, but we're really selling a community.
We're making a place that very intentionally sets out a possibility for what I would describe as relationships. A form of habitation that enhances community, that really does bring people together and have them interact in a different way.
Loreto Bay really is pushing the envelope in terms of both sustainability and in terms of urban development. How do we settle in ways that improve the ecosystem and the health of the other living creatures on the planet?
This is the largest sustainable development project of its kind anywhere on this planet. Nobody's done it at this scale. So some of the best minds in the world in terms of sustainability studies and practices are here. People that take sustainability one step further. This is a project that is following through on a vision. Part of that vision is protecting over 5,000 acres of desert land and preserving it for future generations. So we've got, an immense opportunity here to do it right.
There cannot be a better place in the world. It is the one place where you have gray whales, blue whales, 7 types of species. You have to learn about it, to love it, take care of it. So issues of conservation with regard to development have never been more clear in Baja California.
We have 3 promises in regard to ecological protection and enhancement. And the first one is that we will harvest more potable water than we use. The second is that we will generate from renewable resources more energy than we use. And the third promise we make is that we will create more biodiversity, more biomass, and more habitat than exists there currently. So you get to see what it's like to live in a community that's very attuned with nature.
We really are looking to the experiential realm, or the senses. Those are really the vehicles that, to me anyway, create a richness of life. And the richness of life is one of the key things that this project is about. From the outset, our approach has been based on the sense of place or context. First of all, there's the Baja itself, the Sonoran Desert. And then there's the local community of Loreto. And we've really been tapping the traditions of the place itself. We're in an environment that is really a culture of masons. And one of the most exciting things about the project is the fact that we are building these buildings from the compressed adobe block. So you get the sense that the building has really come out of a tradition of building very simply, building very directly, using local artisans and local techniques that have always been there in the Baja and in Loreto.
In Mexico, there's a reliance on magic. And I love that about Mexico. I love the fact that every single piece has the fingerprints, if you will, of the craftsman who made it. Mexico is full of real craftsmen who take pride in their work, and they work with their hands, and they produce a product that's just so full of humanity and richness. I think it appeals to the soul.
At Loreto Bay, there are many forms of elegance to appreciate. There's a wide choice of home styles, from custom villas to village homes to condominiums, many with mountain, seaside, and golf course vistas. All perfectly placed in walkable neighborhoods you can wander through on foot or bicycle. The adventure continues inside each home with the charm and comfort of courtyard living.
The courtyard house, of course, is, for a North American sensibility, a novel idea, because in the courtyard house, the wall is your property line and the garden is actually inside the house. A verdant space with a fountain trickling. The living spaces open up as much as possible to that little oasis space. So there's this feeling of oasis to which you're relating with your spaces. It's really about this notion that we had right from the outset of willfully bringing beauty into existence.
The next phase of the villages of Loreto Bay exemplifies the beauty of living in balance. Agua Viva celebrates the vibrancy and abundance of the water's edge. Estuaries and canals will meander through the village.
There are soft-edge estuaries, which already exist there. We're going to be building hard-edge canals running throughout. It'll be the beginning of a series of 5 miles of waterways running throughout the villages of Loreto Bay.
Life will flourish in and around these rich waters. Along their edge, native mangrove forests will grow and mature, feeding and sustaining the Sea of Cortez.
It's an aesthetic function as well as a practical function. To live within a village that's part of a system that's regenerating, where habitat is going to be actively restoring itself, where community is also going to be building in a regenerative way.
The beauty of nature that surrounds Loreto sharpens our senses and provides the natural elements that promote healing and well-being. To that end, Loreto Bay will be a village of 7 spas, each with their own unique focus. It's an offering sure to attract both regular spa-goers and the newly initiated to the luxurious landscape of Loreto Bay. And the journey here has never been simpler. Alaska Airlines offers 3 non-stop flights each week directly from Los Angeles to Loreto.
Hello, welcome to Loreto.
So let go of your tensions. Drink in the beauty Indulge in the depth and quality of a community that cares.
We're actually growing a community. And the people who are driven to come to Loreto Bay and who are enrolled in the vision are exactly the type of people I want to spend time with.
That's the one. That is the one.
Once we bought this place, we've never had a minute's buyer's remorse. After meeting the people who are involved in this project, we trusted them implicitly, and they didn't let us down.
We have put 100% of our trust into the Trust for Sustainable Development. So they are fully backed by both the federal government, the state government, and the municipal government, and you're in good hands with these people.
It was never an investment, it was always a home. And however, certainly it's probably the best investment we've ever made.
We have definitely struck a nerve with the vision of this project. Adding human beings to a gorgeous place that has natural beauty doesn't need to hurt that place. In fact, it can enhance it.
I would like to see it's a place where every day the water gets purer, the air gets fresher, and the land gets richer and more diverse.
To be given the responsibility of stewardship for this place is very humbling.
And that's going to be one of the defining characteristics of your experience in the villages of Loreto Bay. Because it takes you into a promising future.
The beauty, the elegance, the promise. Consider Loreto Bay as part of your future.